Hey, algebra, I got lesson 4-6. Gonna be doing problems 2 through 14 here. Learn target is I can find a given term of an arithmetic sequence. Stick with me on this one, as it is a kind of tough one. First two things here, we're gonna look at these patterns. Arithmetic is just a number, means number sequence, number pattern. So first thing we're gonna determine is, are these arithmetic and what's the pattern? Right here, I notice that I'm subtracting 4. Subtracting 4, it looks like I'm going to continue to subtract 4. So check this one is arithmetic because it is going by the same thing every time. It is growing by a -4, and it's consistent. So that is arithmetic. Here we are going +3. Oh, great. +5 and +7. So this is not arithmetic because it does not grow by the same thing. Okay, hopefully you'll get that. That's not too much. This is the part where it gets a little bit tricky. So stick with me. This is what used to confuse me. A subscript n, A of n equals A of 1 plus n minus 1 times d. Like, Mr. Bullock, what is all that nonsense? This is how we find something in a pattern. So say I gave you this pattern and I said, hey, find the 100th term. Well, instead of writing out the entire pattern, well, we actually have this formula in order to do that. So what this n is, well, that's the term you're trying to find out. N here is also the n here. A1 is whatever is going to be your first thing in your pattern, and D is going to be your difference. So, for example, on this top one, our difference would have been -4. So let's look here. So here we are going subtract 3, and subtract 3. So our difference would be -3. So that's going to be for that one. The first term in our sequence is 5. So that's going to be A1. Now that I have that information, now that I have the first thing and I know the difference, I can solve any number. So let's try to figure out a 15th number in this sequence. So A of 15 is going to be equal to A of 1, which is 5. That's our first term in our sequence, plus our number, which is 15, so we're solving for minus 1, times our difference, which is -3. 15 minus 1 is 14. So we got 5 plus 14 times -3. Well, 3 would be 30 times 4 would be 12. Would be -52. 5 plus -52. Positive and negative. Negative is bigger, so it's going to be -47. So the 15th term is equal to -47. And again, I could do this for any number in this, and this formula would hold true. If you need any help at all, please don't hesitate to reach out to me. We're going to be doing problems 2 through 14. Da-da-da.